Hey, what's up everybody? Gilbert Blaze back with another video. Now I know you're probably saying, damn, this is a lot of videos Gilbert's been doing the past week. 3 videos in one day last night. I mean, my god, that's a record for me. I'm still bummed, by the way, about Miss Mexico winning Miss Universe, but I'll get over it eventually. Okay, so apparently there's been some wrestling news going on. Last night Serena got fired. And I gotta say, you know, I am disappointed because Serena Deeb is an extremely good wrestler. But am I surprised that she got fired? No, because if you're a talented female worker that's an actual wrestler, you're either not going to get used or be a jobber or eventually get fired. And so Serena falls in that category, like Katie Lee, Mickie James, so many other girls like Trinity, and just girls from all around, like so many girls from years and years that are real women workers that just wasn't able to just make it somehow. They wasn't able to make it into the main roster and be a big star because they weren't getting pushed. Now, unfortunately for Serena, here's a girl who shaved her head, shown Vince and company that she was willing to do whatever it takes to get a main roster spot. And what does she get rewarded for? Having one match in her WWE career, and then a week later gets fired. I mean, it just makes no sense. You know, the reason why she got fired, we don't know. I don't think no one knows yet. I hope it wasn't something bad, but it just seems like they just let go of her for no apparent reason, I guess for budget cuts. And it's just really stupid. It just shows you time and time again that WWE just don't care for women wrestlers. They really don't. They never will. They really never will. I mean, you have Natalya, who's great, but I mean, she's not doing anything. She's just stuck in being like a manager. I mean, she's got a little program going on with Tamila, but they're not really doing nothing. And then you got Lay Cool. I know Michelle McCool. A lot of people may say she still got her haters, and a lot of people may say, well, oh, then she's actually been good. I'm a little bit in between about that. I think she has developed more of a personality. I think she has developed mic skills. Her in-ring work has gotten a little better, but she's still not at the level where she should be. And I don't think she ever will be. But she's in that top spot. And then you have people like Gail Kim, and that's completely wasting away on Raw. I mean, doing absolutely nothing on Raw. It would make perfect sense for her to go to SmackDown, but is she going to get traded to SmackDown? No, because WWE have nothing for her, but they're going to keep showcasing Kelly and Eve, who I gotta say, Eve, yes, has been trying. I like Eve. She's been showing a lot of improvement. She's been showing that she is willing to do a lot of hard work, so I will give her credit. Alicia Fox, I will give her credit as well, too. I thought, you know, her title reign wasn't that good at all, really, and the way they just let Melina just come back and just take the title was just stupid, bad booking. But I do think Alicia Fox has potential. Maurice has been doing nothing lately, which is shocking. I mean, she's just been arm candy for Ted DiBiase, who's going absolutely nowhere because no one cares about Ted DiBiase. His character sucks. It's not original. He's doing nothing with the character. He's going nowhere, and Paul Maurice is stuck with him. And then you have Jillian, who actually was finally getting showcased. I mean, she finally got a match on Raw again, even though she lost like this week. Well, last week she actually won a match, which was shocking. Then you got the Bella Twins, who are just not doing nothing either. They're just there. And really, I mean, Tiffany, that's another person right there. Here she gets suspended for getting arrested, but yet Serena gets fired. So how does Tiffany get suspended and not get fired for getting arrested, but Serena loses her job for no apparent reason? It seems like it just makes no sense. It's just ridiculous. And then TNA, I mean, they're not nothing better either. I mean, they're even worse. The Knockouts division is like what, 4 or 5 girls right now. It's pretty pathetic. I think Rosie Love, who had like probably like 1 or 2 matches, got released, and she was a student of Team 3D's Academy, so I guess she was still green, so that's no big loss there. But I mean, TNA need to get more knockouts. I mean, Victoria's back, well, Tara's back, and she'll be revealed as the person in the biker suit soon. But then again, you gotta ask yourself, are they going to get more women? Now, I heard Katie Lee got a dark match with Madison Rayne this week, which went really well, so hopefully that could be a great indication that Katie Lee will get signed to TNA, and then we could finally see some of her real talents. That's if they showcase it. But they need more women in TNA, definitely. They need more women to make a full division again. But that's all up to Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, and if they really want to pay any attention to the Knockout division. So we'll see what happens there. Now, in other news, SkullCrusher Rasche Brown quits ROH, and apparently he was no-showed a HD net taping, and then they took him off of a few shows, and I guess he got mad about that, so he said, fuck it, and I'm done, which pretty much is no big loss. I mean, I was not a fan of his. He reminded me of like an old school Orlando Jordan. When Orlando Jordan first came in WWE, he had like a shaved head. He looked just like him. Bad. So, yeah, best of luck to Rasche Brown, whatever he does, but really no big loss for ROH. I'm still excited for the 9/11 show, Glory by Honor. I can't wait. And also for the Chikara show and the TNA show, because you know TNA does do good house shows. So all in all, that's all I gotta say for wrestling for today. Discuss among yourself about what's been going on. I know. Oh yes. Wait. Before I leave, I received something in the mail yesterday. A new wrestling DVD that I gotta show everyone. I almost forgot. Raw, the beginnings, which is like the first and second season from 1993, 1994. This is the early days of the WWF, early 90s, shall I say, which was like a really good time for me. I love the early 90s. A lot of people may say, well, it was a lot of gimmicks, you know, the matches wasn't good quality, but you know what? This DVD has loaded matches of Mr. Perfect. I mean, Mr. Perfect is all over this DVD. He had a great match with Ric Flair, Loser Leave Raw match, which was very intense, very good. You have Shawn Michaels versus Marty Jannetty for the Intercontinental title when Jannetty won. Extremely good matches. You have Heel Doink on this. Lots of Heel Doink, which was an amazing character that could have done so much in WWE. They would have had given him more time to, you know, develop and everything. But Heel Doink was amazing. You have Yokozuna, Kona Crush, Lex Luger as the Narcissist, Old Undertaker. You have the model Rick Martel, Head Shrinkers. I mean, so many guys on this that were known and loved by the WWF fans of the good old days, and I was happy to see this. I only saw this one. It's like 4 discs, and there's so many matches, and just reliving it, it's like feels good today because it's like part of my childhood, you know, growing up watching this. So I'm gonna have fun enjoying watching this some more later on. But just want to let you all know that I got this, and I also got the Nexus T-shirt in the mail, which I will be proudly wearing. Even though I know people may be saying, "Well, Nexus is whack, Nexus is horrible, Nexus got buried," but I still am a fan of the Nexus. I still want to see what they're going to do with it. And speaking of the Nexus, Wade Barrett's going to finally get a chance to get a title shot at the next pay-per-view. They're going to have a 6-pack challenge, which doesn't really excite me because you have nothing but former champions and all these former main eventers in the spotlight once again, and just Wade Barrett, who's the only new blood in the spotlight. So it's just redundant. You know, Raw's main events are redundant. But maybe, just maybe, The Miz may cash in Money in the Bank at the Night of Champions pay-per-view. That's if I think he might, you know, face Daniel Bryan, and he's going to lose the title to Daniel Bryan, the U.S. title, and then he'll probably cash it that night, which I think might happen, which would be, I think, a pretty good thing to happen because Miz has been on a roll. I know people may say, well, Miz is too early to be the heavyweight champion, but you know what? The heavyweight title doesn't mean anything anymore. The heavyweight title is nothing but a prop. You know, it's lost its prestige a long time ago. So if they want to get the title to Miz, more power to them. Do it. So yeah, that's what I gotta say for now, folks. Talk to y'all later. Peace.